On a previous episode of Shadow Realm.
Oh, culture, schmulcher.
That's it, Arya. Go to your room, right now.
Listen, there's a Halloween party at Jackson's tomorrow night. You gotta come.
I arrived at Jackson's home the next day to find the Halloween party in full swing.
Who is it?
It's Arya, the Indian boy.
Oh.
Is Jackson here?
He's around the corner. Go on, they're waiting for you.
Thank you.
Ugh, these Indians are so awkward in how they interact with our boys.
Hey, Arya! You're just in time. Put on your mask.
Why?
There's a golden statue of some guy in Jackson's mom's bedroom upstairs. It ain't too big, but it's old as You're gonna bring it to us.
Why me?
Think about the cash we could get if we sold that thing.
This is Jackson's house. Why doesn't he just steal it himself?
Listen, we know you're not afraid of doing something that might get you into trouble, like bailing on a math test. But if you want to be one of us, you have to prove that you're willing to take those kinds of risks for us too. So, what do you say? Are you gangsta enough to join the boys, or what?
I'm on it.
Look, Jackson's dad just went into the house to get another glass of wine. Come on, now's your chance.
What?
Go up the stairs. It's the first left on the landing.
Well, what if there's someone up there?
Are you gonna do this? Or are you gonna out on us?
Out? No way in I dashed up the stairs and took an immediate left into what I thought was Jackson's parents' room. Okay, I think this is the right room. I think this is the dresser. What is this? I can't see anything in this mask. I can hardly see anything. Is this the statue? Oh, what's that? Oh! Ah, god damn it! Come on, get up, Arya.
Stalker! I have a stalker?
I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
It's that curry-munching creep. What are you doing up here?
I was looking for the bathroom. I swear. After that, life just went back to square one. Ma cut my allowance for an entire month. Boo-hoo. Ba didn't say much in words, but the frown on his face just spoke volumes. But as for getting with the boys, I had my chance and I just blew it.
I thought you were a bad but I was wrong. You're actually a dumb
I ain't no dumb.
You're a dumb loser good for eating goop, but who can't even steal something we could have sold for real money?
I can steal, okay?
Oh yeah? I'll believe that when I see it. You need balls, goopster.
I have balls.
Yeah, as much balls as a girl has.
Who did they think they were, comparing me to a girl? I was so caught up in thinking about what I could steal, just to prove myself to the boys on my way home that day, that I didn't even notice I'd crossed the street before the light had turned green. A car scraped by me, missing me by inches.
Hey, get out of the road!
The driver yelled out, but I didn't really care. I found myself staring at my own reflection through the window of Amoeba Records, the historic record shop on San Francisco's famous Haight Street. That's when I had a light bulb moment. I made my way to the back of the store, past the rock and roll, past the jazz, all the way to the opera section where there was hardly anyone around. I picked up a record and glanced from the corner of my eye to see if the coast was clear. I was just about to slip it under my jacket when...
Caught you.
What?
Look at this. I finally caught a kid who's interested in opera.
Nicholas? Since when do you work at Amoeba Records?
I've got many jobs. Here, my job is to help folks like you. What you've got there is probably one of the best versions of Carmen out there. Pavarotti actually sang it here in San Francisco Symphony Hall. Actually, did you know that...
That's fascinating. Hey, Nicholas, can you help me with something? There's a specific piece of music I'm looking for. I can't remember the name, but it combines Italian opera with classical Indian music.
Let's see if I can find it for you. I'll be right back.
The moment he vanished from sight, I slipped the Carmen record under my jacket and made a dash for the front door. I sprinted down the street. Ten minutes later, I stopped, slowed my breath, and looked around. No one was chasing me. No cops, no angry salesman. It was almost as if Nicholas was my accomplice. What did he say? His job was to help folks like me. Thank God for him. I needed all the help I could get. Flaunting my stolen treasure earned me a whole lot of new respect from the boys. None of them cared what CD it was. They just appreciated that I'd stolen something from San Francisco's most famous record shop. This was clearly way more bad than swiping some stupid statue. I'd nailed it. I've proven my worth. And I was certainly no dumb loser.
No way. You really swiped this from Amoeba?
Who is this fat dude with a beard on the cover?
What difference does it make? We were wrong about you. Arya? Come on, we're racing down MLK. We know you can skate.
Aren't you forgetting something? I don't have a board.
Here, take mine. Makes for an awesome ride after a couple tequila shots.
Here, down this.
Tequila? I don't know.
Dude, you're officially one of the boys now. You're not chickening out on us, are ya?
Give me that bottle. Ugh. Give me that board. Skateboarding down MLK after drinking was like fleeing from a band of fire-spitting Rakshasas in a dream. I was like a feather, floating through the breeze, swerving through a sea of people, strollers, and bicycles. Till I got to the entrance of the botanical gardens. And met with a thorny rose bush. My skin ripped in a million places and my left side was in deep pain. I don't even want to think about what would have happened to my skull were it not for the helmet on my head. I staggered home that afternoon, bruised, blood-stained, and just short of swooning from the effects of alcohol, which didn't even lessen the pain of my injuries. As usual, Pa wasn't around when I got there, but Ma's face, it just fell when she took one look at my sprained arm.
Hey Bhagwan, Arya, what happened to your arm?
I don't want to talk about it.
What's that smell? Is that alcohol?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Jackson's housekeeper came to see me today. She said his mother caught you trying to steal something from her room during the Halloween party. Does it have anything to do with this? Arya, I'm your mother. I need to know.
Ow! Just leave me alone, okay, Ma?
Come on. I'm taking you to the emergency room.
Once my wounds healed, lying to my parents became like second nature to me. They had no idea I hung out on the corner, smoking and drinking on the sidewalks of rotten neighborhoods. They had no idea I almost got caught shoplifting a second time from Amoeba Records when the boys dared me to repeat my act. It was better this way. Ma would never be able to understand why it was so important to be popular, and Pa was too busy driving his Ubers around town to be bothered with things like this. Ma and I started to grow apart. But every single night, I found Ma's Ramayana waiting for me on my nightstand. Ma could always tell when I was in some sort of trouble, but she never once came out and told me what I should or shouldn't do. This was her way of reaching out. I didn't always read it, but whenever I did, I slept peacefully. It worked better than a warm cup of milk. Every night, I would put the book back in its home, and the following evening, Ma would put it back on my nightstand. It was our weird way of communicating with one another. At least we had that. And then, once in a while, when we did get to talking, she'd hit me with questions like,
Would Ram be friends with someone who only wanted them to do dangerous things for their entertainment?
Ram? The that he had to deal with every day was way different than mine. Besides, he was a prince with an entire kingdom at stake. There was nothing royal about my life, aside from the fact that my interfering parents had become a royal pain in the ass. So I ignored her. In my mind, she'd become a nuisance.
Thank you for listening to Shadow Realm. If you enjoyed today's episode, share it with someone who'd love to journey through the Arya Chronicles. Visit thearyachronicles.com for more information. Be sure to rate and review us wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Coming up on Shadow Realm.
It's time we had your thread ceremony.
Okay.
The thread ceremony is a sacred rite of passage.
You don't care if I'm good or bad. You have no idea what I do.